expands the scope of studying user groups from technology acceptance in the continuous intention of scooters, analyzing a series of factors that influence user behavior, including trust, perceived usefulness, confirmation, and satisfaction. Perceived cost was used as a moderating variable to verify whether it would affect the behavior between the construct satisfaction about the continuous intention using scooters. So we are proposing a theoretical model that will contribute to the analysis. The purpose of this paper is to understand the impact of shared economy services of electric scooters on micromobility in the city of São Paulo, based on the proposal of a theoretical model that aims to analyze previous factors of continuous intentions. Smart mobility is one of the dimensions of smart cities that address accessibility, international and local, modern and sustainable transport systems, and the availability of resources provided by information and communication technology, is seen as one of the critical services of smart cities. Means that initiatives related to smart mobility in urban centers are an alternative to improving citizen quality of life and smart cities sustainability. The device is based on digital location technologies inserted in the most complex communicational and informational context, and recognized by the diffusion of mobile applications and characterized by the mobility, portability, and connectivity. This study focused on efforts towards rental and sharing services through mobile applications. São Paulo is considered the most intelligent city in Brazil in the ranking Connected Smart Cities from Urban Systems, and holds the 42nd position worldwide by the Global Power City Index. The city of São Paulo was a pioneer in the regulation of scooters in Brazil. This new means of transport was included into the Brazilian legislation in March 2018. Electric scooter service in the city of São Paulo increased considerably in 2019. The table 1 displays the market of electric scooters in the city of São Paulo in 2018. This refers to a process of connectivity on digital platforms that fits within a perspective of smart city. These companies face countless challenges, including the fact that they have to deal with the imprudence and or malpractice of their users, which result in fines by the transit authorities, and also they need the higher insurance companies. Now, I will present the research model with its respective hypotheses. The survey was conducted through convenience sampling of 119 users of electric scooters. Users were approached in places including parks and near bike lanes. The approach was quantitative, using the multivariate data technique. The Mahalanobis distance was used to analyze the outliers. The survey was divided in 3 sections: social demographic information, perception about the use, and a psychometric scale with 19 items. We've used the Likert scale. A pretest was carried out with 25 individuals to verify the effectiveness of the elaborated research instrument. Multivariate data analysis was used through structural equation modeling with partial least square estimating. The majority of respondents are men and are between 26 and 35 years old. The normality test was updated by analyzing skewness and kurtosis and Mardia's multivariate test. We analyzed the common method bias through the Hernan test, whose results were approximately 46.2%, lower than the minimum of 50%. After the first interaction among the latent and observed variables, we had to exclude 2 of them to fit into our model. Next step was to examine the measurement model present in table 2, which involved composite reliability, average variance extracted, and determination coefficients. The composite reliability coefficients indicate high internal consistency of the scale used, as well as average variance extracted to indicate the existence of coverage validity. As you observed in this diagram, we performed individual measurements for each construct, seeking to verify its internal and external validity and consistency, as well as check the result obtained in its path and hypothesis. When analyzing the formulate hypothesis, we observed...
I'm sorry, 5 more minutes, okay?
Okay, thank you. We observed that all paths were accepted within the cutoff point, the p value, 0.05 for the significance interval. Okay. We have included the moderator variable to analyze the affected satisfaction with the continuous intention. As a result, we found out that the user who already had low satisfaction when exposed to the reality of the cost after a period initial euphoria tend to reduce interest over time. On the other hand, for those who demonstrate high satisfaction, there is a trend to continue using the service despite the slight drop in the continuous intention. As a conclusion of this study, we can identify that the social isolation and the new prevention rules imposed by the pandemic invite the contracting of the service, impacting the sector at the time and doubting whether this business model will make sense in the future of São Paulo. In this context, the urban mobility, more specifically the micromobility, the city, still face numerous challenges, mainly to create harmonious coexistence between the different actors, as is the case with the electric scooters. The slow evolution of micromobility in the country has caused self-propelled vehicle sharing companies to leave or restrict the number of cities serviced by the service. These challenges are not only faced by Brazil, but also by other countries. The decreased main reasons were greater regulation, increased competition, decreased profit margins, and a constant need to update products. Okay, we appreciate the opportunity to present this article, and I'm looking forward to hearing your question and comments. Thank you very much.